What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jamarcus here, and welcome back to another YouTube video today. And obviously, we're gonna be getting back on Guardians of the Galaxy. Ever since I got off this game yesterday, I've been like really wanting to get back to this game. This game's really fun, in my opinion. But had a little problem with the other video yesterday. It's still up, you know. It's nothing wrong with the video, but it got like maybe like 6 songs on it that were copyright. So I literally this game just has too much music in it that's copyright. So I literally had to turn it off before I even started the recording. So yeah, we're not gonna be listening to music in this playthrough, but hope you guys still say it anyway. But yeah, here we go. Get right into it.
I am watching
Alright.
you, rodent.
What's that supposed to
Right
mean?
where we
It is
left
common
off.
knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Who's the rodent?
Okay.
Rocket?
First off, I ain't
Hold on,
a
you're not
hoarder
gonna-
nor a rodent.
Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
I guess I need to check my room for units. Because we owe like, what, 8,000 units? It's not my room.
Hey, Gamora.
That is not
You're
my
supposed to
room.
knock.
Yeah, I didn't.
What are you
mean
doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
that. You
I
were
did.
trying to.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
What?
Is that a trick
What
question?
kind of question is that?
Okay, yes. Mostly, I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
You're
I
weird.
will ask you one last time.
You're a weird person.
Open this door. Peter Quill,
leave Groot
order
alone.
the tree to open this door.
Leave Groot alone.
I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Groot has the right to some privacy.
Ah, now is not the time for pointless civility.
Leave Groot alone, man.
Any
Leave him
units
alone.
I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
Why wouldn't they?
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
I really feel like, hello? Hello? Yeah. Wait, open the door. I feel like Drax is like, might not like anybody.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute?
So look, he opens it for me.
Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Wait a second. Hello? Alright, yeah, there it goes. It's good.
I am confused by your blind trust in the others. I will reflect on it.
I wanted to go to my room to look for some units. Even though I know I don't have any. Where's my? Is this mine? That's trash. I must have ran past it then. But this. The name was on my room though. Star-Lord. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh.
Because I'd love to hear more about
Oh,
Bluebird and the Ravagers.
Brothers in Chains.
Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. The Shatari have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, he actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in the snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Shatari transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many Resistance ships, until a Shatari cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Shatari Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base. But he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Alright.
Well.
Did this? No,
Let's
I
see
wasn't
if
there
we
before.
can find some stray units in here.
Are those units right there?
Really?
$37 units?
That's it.
We appear to be 7,963 units short.
Thanks, Drax.
We intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill.
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on, you've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine
Well, now we
zone
know
is
why.
always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course for
sacrifice.
the Mocking
I will
Star System
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakaranda.
Guys!
I wanna hear out Drax
just
because I feel like that could be
Hear
fun.
Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm good, bro.
Shatters the bones of all who go after it.
Yeah, bro.
Skulls, the greatest hunters, are impaled upon its fangs. Imagine the
what
glory
Groot
of
was
such a
saying, though.
death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm good.
in
bro.
that case...
You're not selling my stuff.
Groot, I think we should listen to Groot. Groot probably has.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess
We're
we
not
could
doing
bust him
that.
out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender
Wow.
will go for it.
Yeah, well,
You're-
I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each.
Are they gonna make me
Peter?
vote for? They're gonna make me vote for which one to sell. Well, Rocket really does not want to sell Groot, and Rocket is okay with being sold. He would rather it be him than Groot, so I'm gonna say Rocket, and we'll probably be able to get him out anyway.
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there.
Okay.
But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
I don't think I should have picked to hear Drax
I'm not
out.
seriously flying into that.
Or maybe he would have done the same
Say
thing
the
either
weather
way. I don't know.
patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
I'm pretty sure if we would have picked Groot, then he would have just said combine both ideas. If we'd have picked Rocket, he would have been saying, "Oh, sell more stuff," and Groot would have got in the conversation and be like, "Sell both ideas." And so I'm pretty sure we would have got the same
That's Lady
thing
Hellbender's
either way.
fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa! Yep, no problem. We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope. Okay.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want. Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
No, we should not go. We got it. It's different.
Oh, I can't talk to anyone.
Of course, it had to be raining.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Okay, here we go.
I have
ever mention how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
Is that
So
the?
how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Is that it right there?
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
Really? Because I don't think he did.
Ouch! Ugh. Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this.
Complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
I faced more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Oh wow.
That was way too close.
Was that
Well
lightning?
played, Lady
That was definitely
Hellbender.
lightning.
So we're still doing this? Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones.
Oh, I'm focused.
Or we'll get thrown right off.
Good advice.
It keeps hitting there, so I don't want to.
Fortress is this way!
Jesus.
Of course he knows we're on the clock. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay?
Oh no.
Are you disoriented, Peter Quill?
Yeah, I'm very.
I'll have you know my sense of direction is impeccable.
Says the guy!
Why did it do that when I jumped?
Planet!
It like pushes me back. Can you close back again?
Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
We should have gone to Mach 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
Hostile.
Would be wary, rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. You think I'm scared of some little...
It's not
Hostile.
alone. Get ready!
Definitely hostile.
Drax, toss it! What are these things?
I know what they're about to be. Dead!
Oh. Well, they get like a little first health bar kind of thing.
Tearing flesh from its bones appears to do nothing.
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Crack them. There we go.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah! We got another batch of angry things!
The blob's on a warpath.
Branch out, Groot!
I messed up.
They keep moving around.
Dude, I need help.
That they don't do!
Right. More.
Dogs incoming back to beast.
It's gooey outside keeps regenerating!
We need to rack the spikes inside.
Oh, wow.
Forget the jelly.
Been too long since I blew something up!
Guys, don't make that one. Literally only using the gap.
Watch it, spikes.
I see that sword!
This won't hurt much.
The gelatin is satisfying
Destroy the cores! No!
Yeah. Okay, so rocket blows it up and you can shoot the. Okay.
The jelly is charging!
Oh wow. So rocket blows it up and then you can shoot the. Oh. Oh my god. Get up.
I know what they're about to be. Yeah!
It's just soaking up everything we throw at it!
Oh, she can go.
Spikes are incoming!
Thanks for the assist.
Strawberry needed help! I would not dismiss
It's
some
got my
aid!
name on it.
Oh my god.
I am down!
Crap.
They keep moving around.
There you go.
Come on, we got this!
They got Drax. Help him up.
Alright.
Oh, crap! I'm coming!
The blob's on a warpath.
You alright? Oh, I gotta heal him.
I got you, Drax!
You're clear! Unleash me onto these fools!
Rip them off, Drax!
Meet your maker!
Think these jiggle cubes go to
Oh.
jiggly heaven?
Beats me!
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary.
I don't know.
Creatures here are
what
not
to
her
do
pets.
with I don't know. I think
Sort of do look like
the best
food.
plan for
We're
me
gonna be
because when
food if we don't climb out of here.
rocket
Where
shoot
the
him,
flark is she
he
going?
blows it up, and then
There's
all
a
the jelly
trail
is gone,
going through
and
the
you can just shoot the
jungle. Try to find a way up.
you can just shoot the spikes or whatever.
What does your magical mask reveal?
Give me a second.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving. Drax is having an existential meltdown.
When all else fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Will I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing controls.
All right,
Obviously, Rocket.
That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it. That'll do it.
What was that?
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything with claws the size of
What is
Drax, let me know.
What's she tracking this thing for?
For sport.
Nothing wrong with a little sport. The girl has to keep busy.
Okay.
This is further proof that we are not welcome here.
If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready.
More?
You get us through here, Gamora.
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
It's Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawned it first.
What about her sister Nebula?
Guys, monster planet, dark, dangerous. Can we focus here? Right, come on. Only the scary ones.
Just because.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Opponents?
It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not
Face
particularly.
right there.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization. The only settlement I saw when we were topside.
It's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
What are those? I've seen those a lot. I've seen one in the last video too.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Chitauri tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are you?
do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
What do I do? I'm gonna stop him.
We're not throwing rockets.
Very well.
You sons of forking chogs.
How will we cross?
Scum, dude face.
Look around. We'll find another way.
What's Chitauri tech doing on a backwater mudball like this? Not a chance. We both know it's too far for you to stretch across. Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender's so hot for monsters.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster Planet. Right.
Are they behind me? Hopefully they're behind
Shooting
me.
isn't gonna scare the monsters away, right?
Hey, my shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, heroism.
Yeah, I'm fine. My prop?
A miracle it's still standing in these storms. Drax, think you can topple this?
Okay. Nice.
I may have angered them.
All right, let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk? Place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Brace up, people.
Incoming!
All right.
These things are pissed and deadly! Let's stay focused!
We can fly these beasts.
Oh, I didn't even know I was that close. He said we could fly him.
I'm starting to miss those jelly things.
Yeah, me too.
I prefer a new challenge.
Oh, where did they come
Get
from?
back in there, Tiger!
Die.
Whoa, they're like flying dicks.
Be glad you're not me-sized.
Which one did I shoot? Oh my gosh. I'm about to die.
This is how it's done!
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill.
Yeah, I know.
I look forward to our next encounter.
Very focused. Alright, Rocket. Hold on. Rocket.
Rocket! Safety's up! Round of applause!
Bad, I'm not solo.
Beware!
Oh.
Peter Quill, I have rescued you!
Get it out of your
Hey, go ahead.
system before we get there.
We done? No, we're not.
My
No, we're not.
bloodlust is sated for the present!
I was almost cooked there. Thanks, Big D.
Enough of these
Oh,
inferior
I almost died.
I yearn for monsters.
That was close. I almost died.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
Drax.
Drax,
You were not ready for the
More?
monsters beyond these vines.
Alright, so whenever it's vines, we
Research
just ask
this way.
Gamora.
50 units says it ain't.
Bro, we're not betting right
No
now.
way are we almost there.
We have
Still
no
got
money
like
to
half
bet
a planet
with.
to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides,
Sure she could.
or she would have flown
Thank
over the mountains.
Make up a
Oh,
legend
she
question,
flies
Drax.
now.
She possesses flying creatures.
Where do you even get this stuff?
Gamora
I'll let
might
him
cut
talk.
us a path.
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
A dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that.
Okay. Okay, let's upgrade something. Is that? No, that's probably not. Alright. But then we can do like
That one as a compliment.
other upgrades though.
Still no sign of the...
Oh, those other upgrades I have to be at a bench
Now
to upgrade.
what's
I
the
forgot.
whole
I forgot.
No! Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit
He just
first.
freaking
Be
wall
good at
ran
the
across that
merchandise.
freaking thing.
Only one of you is the merchandise. Just go.
No! You just go!
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
All right.
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
That does look
Fine.
perfectly safe to me.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways
I don't
to
even know
kill
if Groot
someone.
can do this. Okay, yeah, he can. I am controlling. Oh wow.
Easy does it.
Okay. Oh, was that a tail?
Groot says there's something down there.
Pretty sure
It
that was
doesn't
a tail.
matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move. Guts.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I had caught the ledge and I was gonna have to press A. So I started tapping A, and then I see X. I'm like, oh no. All right.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
There we go. Okay.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
Don't get used to you helping me when I'm about to die.
I got it.
What even is that? All right, how about we just leave him alone?
Guys, anyone know what that is?
How about we just leave him alone? He's eating. His eyes are inside of his mouth.
Monster!
I don't think it does tricks, Rocket.
Oh, I dodged in real life. This.
We've got the numbers.
Feel free to tell it that.
Yeah. Good upgrade right here.
That tail means
Bro, why?
Trying to cut it off.
Come on to me, bro.
Expose the abdomen.
Rocket, go wild.
Ooh, that's a combo right
something
there.
was stalking us.
He's hurting. That boy hurt. Yeah, get these stuff. Get these stuff while you on the floor. Oh. Press Y to trigger a call on attack. Okay.
Them jelly things weren't cutting it!
Oh, hold it down.
So, lizard man!
Let's see the eyes. Piecing them up when he is on the floor.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw.
Stumpy's running away.
Cowardly beast.
That
Finish
its
the
tail
battle.
between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
I don't
Anyone
think-
ever tell you you're scary?
I say we
Yes.
just leave it alone.
there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
And it is settled. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question.
Right here. I got you covered.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with a fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you said.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
What am I like?
Gamora, I need another boost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right
so
there.
So she's gonna climb
Since
here,
you asked.
and then I'm gonna jump up, and she's gonna help me get up there. Cool,
Surprised
cool,
this thing hasn't been picked clean for salvage. See anything useful up there?
cool. Not at all.
Are we sure we want to go back up?
Oh.
I'm getting used to not being completely soaked.
Perhaps the storm will have abated.
At the rate we're moving.
Looks like there's one of those vintage
Oh,
workbench
let's
things
go.
back
I
here.
was just talking about the workbench.
Okay, Rocket, let's see if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
Stagger of physical. Health drops to 25. Enemies on combat with visor. I don't know. Perfect dodge. Slow time briefly when dodging at least. I would have bought this, but I don't have enough for it. Knockdown dash. Avoid falling. Dashing when it hits a knockdown blow. I don't know what to get. Man, I really would have got this. Scan, low plus firing rate double. Nah, cause my health doesn't really get that low that much. Wait, Alright, I'll go with the visor thing. Where's the visor thing at? Tactical scan.
Got you covered.
And then this.
Ding, ding, done.
Alright. Alright. Tactical scan. Scan an enemy, provides clues on how to defeat them. Okay, so I can actually scan the enemies now. Dash towards the enemy with B. Upon connecting with the enemy, press X. Receive extra health drops. Attack. If the attack kills the enemy. Okay. So, dash and then press X pretty much.
Where are we? Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Okay.
Ah, right.
Hey, Quill, mind giving the old girl a scan?
I agree. Maybe part of the ship's still functional.
What? The actual
Gotta
ship?
say, I get some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up.
Groot, buddy, you're stretchy. Think you can reach up there and pop that unit out for us?
Whoa! Watch your flarkin' language, man. A simple no would have done it.
What's she doing over here?
Gamora, you know your ships. What about that loose unit up there?
It's covered in fungus. We probably could knock it off, but not from down here.
It's probably Rocket.
Rocket, I want your input on this. How do we reach the reactor thing up on the wing?
I'm half your height, Quill. What am I gonna do?
What is Drax gonna do?
Okay, Drax, try to jump real high and grab onto the reactor. Maybe your weight can bring it down.
If Lady Hellbender's winds have not torn that reactor free by now, my strength will accomplish nothing.
Shoot it then.
If you want to shoot that thing down, you're gonna need a better angle.
She's
Just
right.
shoot it
Your
then.
shooting is terrible.
My shooting
Shut
is
up.
not terrible.
Then why is your target not falling?
Need a better angle, apparently.
Freak, bro.
What do you think made
Oh,
this place worth
the
fighting
better
over?
angle is
Maybe
up
it
here.
wasn't. Maybe the ships we've seen just got taken down by the storms.
You think this place was like a secret base?
Could be. Middle of nowhere, inhospitable surface, storms provide cover from detection.
There we go.
I got eyes on this dunked-up reactor. A couple of shots should bring it down.
Oh, I
All
keep
right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Anything you can do with that busted reactor unit, Rocket?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff. Just not moving.
Drax, moving that thing
I'm not
around ain't a
moving this
problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
Got it, Drax. If that bomber's full of old dead Nova, maybe we should, you know, lighten their pockets?
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
What next, Peter Quill?
I have no idea.
Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second. This brings back memories.
Impressive.
Nice.
See? That was easy. Great teamwork, everyone. I helped in spirit.
Teamwork. Y'all didn't help at all.
Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
I am giving credit.
Okay,
where
now we're back up
credit is due.
at the top.
There it is.
Much closer.
Lady Hellbender's fortress.
It's gotten bigger, that's for sure.
Ha! It is not getting bigger. We are getting closer.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Run the
You
component.
gotta see this ship.
Behold Lady Hellbender's wrath. Even the Chitauri feared
I had to
her.
grab my
They
component real
didn't
quick.
fear many back then.
Okay, here we go.
What even is that?
Oh, slimy.
Is that the jelly?
Guys.
I can't move. Don't fall in with me.
To come down here.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, why the
Gamora's
Flark is
apparently
so
the only
deep?
smart.
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Son of a schmack. Reach!
The sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know, I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Flark, Flark.
Quill,
Rocket is
Quill.
What?
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold.
Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
I have no idea what I even just did.
My mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My blast is I've only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, you pull scud like this. Hey, just, come on, you just
Leave the guns alone!
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding noise. Some kind of morphing nanoalloy.
Or sorcery.
here we go again.
Alright. Get back to it, huh? The ice shot. Okay, so now I can equip the ice shot.
It's an ice cube! That's fun!
We're so happy for you and your guns, Quill.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
We need to cut them down!
You do not command me, assassin. Someone get rid of the jiggle.
Yeah, that's gonna help out a lot with these things.
Let's not gloat just yet!
Just what we needed! Another species of these things! Watch it! Nice!
More the merrier, right?
Cut them off.
Oh no! No, no, no.
Do you suppose that turtle was their brethren?
Probably.
Oh, come on! I'm still covered in this stuff!
Shoot that one, shoot that one, shoot the other one, shoot the other one.
Incoming attack!
Someone get me a look at the core!
Oh wow.
Punch him up!
Don't let them get too close!
You do not command me, assassin!
Nice. Ooh.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
I'm thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding! Give that man a gold star.
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not
Mora.
Gamora, you dig out that cannon?
If you want to wait a few rotations.
I shall extract the cannon. It is
Oh, okay.
more stubborn than expected.
And
Bye, Gamora.
Ah, impossible! It will not stay in place.
You couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You try holding it for a while longer.
Drax, think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try.
We've got to find a way to lock it in place.
I cannot hold it forever!
why is it focused on that?
Why will you
Oh,
not
okay,
yield?
okay. Do the
Drax, can you try again?
Why? It does not stay.
I'm working it out. Trust me.
Succumb to me!
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Drax, you,
Send the abomination. It enjoys scrounging through refuse.
Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Shatari ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott. Ah!
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Shatari meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go! He must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Oh, so once one's already done now, I should go.
And dry now, too!
Gamora, can you clear us a path through that junk?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill! Onward to the palace of the great giantess!
Oh, so she's a giantess now.
Really mad. Oh!
That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least it left.
Back to its broodmother, Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, I doubt it, Drax.
Oh no! Okay.
That bad, huh?
Tath is not a place for the weak. Punishing weather and lethal predators force every Catathian to fight for survival. The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know, I'm just doing some exploring.
We've done enough of that already.
I'm pretty sure exploring
Okay.
is code. It means he went the wrong way, but is too stubborn to admit it.
In that case, Will's the greatest explorer I ever met.
I wonder if there's a common form. Everything okay, Peter?
Yeah, just, turning water into ice.
Go off!
I think I can see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Scout type stuff. Scouting. Looks like we, need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Alright.
Excellent work, Peter.
Bro, I'm getting components. Mind y'all business.
Do we know anything about Lady Hellbender's demeanor?
It is said that
Anyone but Drax?
I just heard that she's fair but terrified. Make of that what you will.
It suggests we have some room to haggle. Unless she decides to kill us.
Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
This time I insist we hurl the foul beast.
And I insist we push muscles over the side of the cliff.
To what end?
Yours!
Found a different way.
You are...
Last
How
time
many
we found a
times
different
do
way
I
again.
have to say it? We're not throwing rocket.
Ridiculous. You were holding us back to spare the beast's feelings. When has he done the same for us?
Put him down.
This be a lesson to you, rodent.
Oh, I'll show you what a lesson looks like.
Knock it off, guys. We're supposed to be professionals. We're better than this.
I'm not.
Letting a measly Chitauri installation stop our progress is unprofessional.
Guys, I've got something here. It's deep. This looks promising.
There's little room to maneuver if something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here.
Drax can hurl heavy objects.
Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
I fear I will regret this. That is...
You're fine, you're fine. Don't think about it, just go through, you're fine.
I am clenching every
Right like a
orifice
child.
right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Hello? Anybody?
Is that a cage? Oh yeah, it's a cage. Okay.
Okay, that got my blood pumping. Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scud.
Perhaps it is food.
That
I
thing's
think
food.
Drax should pick it up
Yes,
and throw it
monster
over
food.
throw it over.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Peter,
Why would it taste like that?
we can use this.
You know, we really gotta
Monster
work
food.
on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into that
buds.
fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you
Petting
whispering?
it? Rude, don't pet the tentacle thing.
Gamora thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a
Because
proper
it's covered in
cage.
teeth is why.
Only problem is there's a
Not
pissed
look at
off
me that
monster
way.
inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release
ones
the
than
beast.
mine.
Let me dispose of it.
Because that worked so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety as leader.
Oh my god. Oh, we just bought one of these not too long ago. We good. Okay,
Stumpy's back.
there's two. Of course there's two. Why wouldn't there be two? Alright.
Blasting things splattered my equipment.
Time now. Let's freeze him up. Freeze him up. I missed it. I missed it. I freaking missed it. Oh! Jesus Christ. Calm down. We already killed him. Good.
These creatures are perfect predators. Stop flirting with the enemy.
Nice.
Trying to get their cage back.
DRAX. How you feel? How you feeling, huh? Get yourself again.
Any ideas? It's toying with us. Trying to wear us down.
Bad dog! Bad dog! I shall enjoy this! Ain't nothing getting through!
Put off the tail again? Freeze him! Okay, the freeze is not working on them.
Peter! Can your eyes get through that hide?
Perhaps they are something to your magic! Smoke the rocket!
Yeah! Yeah! How you feeling?
Provides a fulfilling
How you feeling?
We should flip it over, see what it's hiding from us.
Jesus Christ. That was fun.
Come to
Bro,
me,
it was like I
beast!
did everybody's abilities, and then
You are
I could
coming
do mine too, bro. That was fun. This game is so fun.
We better
Oh,
hurry.
that was cool, bro.
First rain,
Alright, let's go.
jelly, then slimy.
I'm having
stinky
too much
crawl
fun right now,
spaces,
bro.
And now
It's too
all
much fun.
these monsters. I hate this flarking planet.
Alright.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
Let's switch around a little bit.
I just went through the same crap you did, and I smell amazing.
Ah, sure you do.
Oh, there's a fun.
It's my sexy hero, Musk. Group, give me a bridge here. Fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
I love these. So, when are the rest of us gonna get jet boots?
It takes years of special training to operate these things.
You had years of jet boot lessons.
No, but the guy I took them off of did.
You stole them.
He was dead. Flew into a ceiling fan.
That's Groot. That's an outfit for Groot? Wow. Never knew I could even find any outfits. So I guess I should be on the lookout for those now. Nice. Hold on, let me oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Let me equip that real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Looks pretty cool.
So, what do we do if all don't go well with Lady
Bro,
A?
that
We
is
gonna play the
cool.
Monster Queen?
That's cool,
You would
bro.
be a formidable adversary indeed.
And
Back to the
all
playground.
don't go well?
Then we'll know we should have sold them
That's
instead.
pretty
Can I
cool.
try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the monster, how much are
Look
we
at Groot
asking
back
for
there.
a monster?
395 million units, give or take. One for every precious hair falling below. You have counted them.
Maybe
This
5,000
bizarre.
units?
Hey, at least I have some to count.
So who's next in line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
Alright. That looks very good.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
There's stuff flying down there.
What the flark? You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed.
I heard of what? Those.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got
Yeah,
a
the
ticking
mistake
time bomb on the
went
ship,
with team.
and we owe money to the cops.
We just can't catch a break. There's always some stupid claw monster or angry space cops or a random ship explosion kicking us in the teeth.
Let's just get this done.
vaults right in there. Just
You can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge is what it is.
Ah, you're being dramatic, Rodent. The bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting.
how
Guess
far
we
is
gotta
it?
go.
It doesn't look that far to me.
Cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
When have you been getting the Flarkin thing? It was looking like you mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter? Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Change your mind.
Remind me again. How many missions have we been on so far?
Rocket. The only reason I'm not telling Drew is
13?
because Rocket really
14,
does not
if you
want
count
her
contracts.
to be
Contraxia was
sold.
not a mission.
He was really
It
not
was a
liking that
mistake.
idea at
All
all.
right. Point is I was
And I don't
able
wanna
to
sell
sell
him either.
you, Gamora,
Yeah, Gamora, we can sell
daughter
you.
of Thanos, intergalactic assassin, as a hero. 14 times.
Fine.
I think he's made his point.
So Gamora, she's very
Drax. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
wow, yard.
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Ah, come on.
She's got you there, Quill. Now shut up and start pulling. Will you stop worrying so much? You're gonna start growing knots again.
That is a really cool skin, bro. Y'all are very.
Okay, here we go.
And Drax, you're the strongest one here, bro. Like. Yeah, the bridge doesn't look that long to me. Oh, I don't know. Could be long.
Okay, whoa, whoa. A little bit close.
Bro, this is
Peaceful
cool.
here.
Never saw real well when I was a kid. I guess this sort of counts.
That's not a whale.
Pretty, but can we not draw its
That is a
attention while I'm
monster.
stuck in a Flarkin cage, please?
Dang, how far is it? Oh, now I'm starting to kind of see, like.
Does anybody have like a campfire song or something we could sing to kill the time? Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
I like these series of
Okay.
different angles.
So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks.
Is that trying to?
0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
For the love of Flark, stop counting clicks.
We could take turns extolling the virtues of the monster queen.
What's going on?
Quietly.
Birthday boy? What are you
Oh,
doing
he's
here?
zoning out.
Is that you? Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes? If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
Completely zoned out.
30 years. Look at you.
Okay, I was wondering if
Where
we were
does
gonna
time
get-
go?
come back to this.
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Now there would be music here, but turned it off because I'm not dealing with no 6 copyright strikes again, bro. I'm not gonna do it. You have a dog? Yeah, some kind of whimpering. Sounds like a dog to me. Man, Peter looks like look at him. I don't know what even. I don't even know, man. Like, man, get into a fight. Must have gotten into a fight, right? Let's go straight upstairs.
give me a sec. I didn't think you'd actually come up.
Maybe being on time my new thing.
Oh, right. We'll see about that when I have to get you up for school tomorrow.
You know, I think too old for that too.
Let's try, smart Alec.
13
Sit.
years old? Is that how old he is? 13 or 14? It's a pretty cool Pac-Man cake.
I like me.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager.
So yeah, 13. Man, he looked like he got punched and then someone stabbed him.
Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
All those
You are
girlfriends.
very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over
Mom.
you. What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie. Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
Wow.
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly. PG-13 may contain violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
You're not helping your case.
Not at all.
No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know?
I don't think that
Maybe
she-
finish our game.
I don't think that's the
Can't
reason why
duck
she
out
doesn't want him
right
to
when I'm
go
about to win.
to the movies. I do not think that that's the reason why she doesn't want him to go to the movies. I think there's a different reason. Compromise.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
That does count as out of the house.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I don't think that that's why. I don't think that that's the reason why she wants to him to go out of the house either. I'm not gonna
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
argue with her though.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing.
Okay.
But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
That's a good thing.
No. Of
That is
course
a
not.
good thing.
Okay, get me my purse.
That's not why she does not want him to go out the house. It's a different reason. I think it has something to do with
Not so fast.
his powers.
Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you
His
about. Something I want to
abilities,
give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
What is that? His guns? Bro, this dog like
Hey, Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
dog like it was sleeping. I'm guessing we're gonna
How
have
are
like
you getting to the movie?
another
Andy
cut.
said his older brother would give us a ride.
Make sure he brings you back too.
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them
Oh,
if
this
I
is
was
her.
too afraid down in the basement.
Oh, I ain't. Get that stuff. Come on now.
I miss them so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter.
Wait, not done with the voice one.
Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
That's the way you like your hair? I mean, I used to, I used to have my hair, a weird way too, I'm not gonna lie. We're definitely not gonna be able to see what's actually in this box. Look, like I said, it's gonna be dark, and then we're gonna go inside, and I'm gonna cut back to the present. And everybody gonna go back there at a different time and see what's actually
We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
Chapter 4, The
entrance,
Monster
anyway.
Queen. Achievement
So,
unlocked.
as I was
The cost
saying, I
of
can
freedom.
handle a little solo extraction.
Nice.
No offense, but you ain't exactly invested in my safe
How did we
return.
get down
My
here?
skin, my plan.
Your call, Peter.
The Clark it is. I'm the one in the box, lady.
Rocket.
Peter Quill is our leader. The burden of your possible death falls on his shoulders.
Fully on board with Rocket's plan that I was totally paying attention to.
See? Even Captain Space Cadet don't trust your gymnastics.
I don't know what they're talking about, so I just picked
What about
one.
gymnastics?
I just think we shouldn't be relying on a piece of tech you won't even be around to use.
It ain't neutrino splicing, it's a tracker. Even you mouth breathers can figure it out.
Mouth.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you. I'm Groot.
Eyed monster sellers.
These guys look pretty cool.
Anyway,
What's in the box?
A monstrous abomination from Half-World and the meanest SOB in the quadrant.
Pass.
Pass?
Rocket!
I mean,
Things puny.
It is a hell beast, the namesake of your mistress. It would be wise to reconsider.
All right, get going. Before I change my mind.
Shut up. Let me do.
And if the lady don't like it,
Freeze
I'll
you.
be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Hellbeast?
It is an accurate moniker. The little beast is a hellish
How long does
demeanor.
Rock have to stay with these clowns?
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
I would show more caution, Peter Quill. If Lady Hellbender realizes our deceit, her vengeance will be swift.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
The Monster Queen has a monster army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers? With guns?
I have never seen one of those tamed.
Yeah,
I have seen one trample a man to
Not
pulp.
to be played with.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Your genius plan is run away?
Backup plan?
Why are you always so
Which we're
negative?
not gonna need, but yeah. It's not like she can chase after us with her old
Why is
monster
she
mash.
always so negative? She don't have nothing nice to say ever.
Come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and
The
avoid
nicest
the
thing I've heard
planet's
her say is you're
inhospitable
welcome.
surface?
because Quill flies
That's
like
probably
a
the nicest
one-eyed
thing I've ever heard her say.
We
and that's
needed
when
time to
and that's
iron
when
out
I
the plan.
initiated it by
Now
saying
it's
thank you.
foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chase us across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Drax and her Loki the same.
Wow! Look at this place.
Very negative.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
It is
Yeah.
appropriately
Yeah, go join them
impressive
then.
for a warrior
Go join
of
them
Lady
then. You think I care?
Hellbender's stature.
Someday, that's gonna be ours.
Not yours.
Come over near the cave. and say
Fantasize.
that-
Good, Hellbeast. Let them hear your bestial howls.
Fantasize.
Place is cool and all, but could it fit the entire Guardians of the Galaxy fleet?
We have a fleet. Then why must we suffer aboard such a small ship?
He means
A Galeran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
explains the vault.
Priceless? Vault? Screw this sneaking around. Let's pull off a good, honest heist.
No!
A good, honest heist.
Follow me and pay attention.
Look at
You
these.
will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach
Rocket,
you, you will remain still.
Lady Hellbender.
No erratic movements.
Okay, okay. Gone.
I am humbled by my king's countenance.
Spare me your empty platitudes.
Apologies,
I wonder what this Lady
my queen.
Hellbender looks
I
like.
meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not play me for a fool. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
She's human?
We got this.
Okay. Yeah, looks okay, well no, he's dead. She's human. I don't know.
You are free here.
That is disgusting.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Dead.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh.
Come on, man. We ain't come here for all that. That's not what we came. That's not what we came here for, bro. Come on now.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
So Drax.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Oh, nah.
But unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
It's about flarkin' time.
What is it?
It has a name, lady.
And it talks adorable.
Stop.
When will it reach its big size? Big size? It is a baby, is it not?
Yeah, I wouldn't pet him like that again unless you want to lose a finger. He bites hard.
I admire a creature with some spirit. What would you call it?
It is a hell beast.
It doesn't look like much. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was a woodland creature.
True, but do we mention it's one of a kind? Just look deep into those angry raccoon eyes.
I ain't a freaking raccoon.
And you'll see that there's a monster in there. Big, scary, trigger-happy monster.
And what would you like for the hell beast?
20,000 units.
$20,000.
And not a penny less.
Actually, we've already got an offer for 20,000 units. from the collector.
Floorboard, was it?
Actually, it's Star-Lord.
Quiet. I know the kind of creatures the Collector seeks. If Tivan had made an offer on a hell beast, I would have heard. Since I heard nothing, it's clear you're lying.
More like bluffing.
Silence! The creature is worthless to me.
Worthless? You're worthless.
So 15,000 then.
I wouldn't even feed your hell beast to my pet Flurkin.
You have a pet Flurkin? And I'm the worthless one? I'll show you worthless.
Oh wow.
What are you doing? Plan B, Quill!
Guys, less talking, more escaping.
Who's the monster now? What the
Okay, so that didn't go as planned at all.
Jackal. She wasn't gonna pay 2 units for me.
So we all get to die because of your bruised ego?
Ego nothing. This is about money.
Money that we can no longer collect.
Whoa, that was lucky.
Nothing about this is
We can
luck.
bicker later. We need to keep moving.
We should have sold Drax to her.
I want the Guardians incinerated!
What
Oh
is
my
that? She's cheating.
Die, floating, that's fun. It ain't dying, Quill. Try something else. It ain't slowing down.
Peter, tell me you've got an idea here.
I got nothing. Keep shooting it. It's not working. And it doesn't like.
That's bad. That's very bad. We need an exit.
What just happened? I had no idea what to do. Oh, so it was like moving closer to us, and then like the thing that was under it is like a pretty much like a death wall, and so it's like moving close to us is suspenseful, coming close to death, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't realize that until it was pretty much too late though. Alright.
Way out. Now.
Clark!
Act now, or we will all perish.
We need to get off this thing.
That thing's coming in hot. We gotta cool its jets.
We still need a way through.
Well, stop wasting time.
Everyone look for a way out.
What do
We
I
need to get
do?
off this thing.
Okay. There is literally nothing I can do.
No, 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 no!
There's nothing I can do. We're dead. What am I supposed to do there? I don't know what to do there, bro. I had no idea what to do. What do I
Clark!
do? I
That
scanned
thing's
it.
coming in hot. We gotta cool its jets.
We still need a way through.
Well, stop wasting time.
Everyone look for a way out.
We need to get off this thing. Peter! No!
Okay. Y'all could have just said that from the beginning, bro. I just died
Let's try
twice
and
for
get
no
out of
reason.
here in one piece.
We ain't done yet.
Excuse me?
I came here for units, and I ain't leaving without them. Yup, we're gonna clean out that vault we saw on the way up.
You can't be serious. Even Peter's not that suicidal.
You want to cut and run, or do you want to get paid?
We don't have time to argue. Hellbender's goons are gonna be here any second.
Quill's right. Shut your traps and follow me.
Not what I'm saying. Let's just find the big elevator we came in on and get the hell out.
No wonder we're always poor.
We got company!
About time.
Just in another duster wearing freak!
You want a box?
Heads off, Peter Quill!
Get the hand.
She's gonna hunt us to the farthest corner of the galaxy!
The galaxy does not have corners!
Oh yeah.
Is this your guys' first fight? Perhaps the best is yet to come.
What am I shooting at?
Man, she's got no shortage of hired guns!
My blades will need resharpening.
Laura! Run him through!
If I had a unit for every one of these kills!
Our payment is our survival. Another Hellraiser who shall not raise hell again!
Muscles are showing these hell queens what's what.
Lady Hellbender displays her affections in a Cataphian manner.
Well, we're about to rob your girlfriend.
This must be what it's like to be a rock star!
I am already a renowned king.
Oh, he. Okay. Fucking box.
Past time someone got stabbed!
Brace yourself!
Oh my god, I'm getting pieced up. Let me.
Damn, the rodent was a poor choice for our ploy.
Too bad we aren't getting paid for this!
Yeah, if we can get paid for this, we'll be naturals at it. Yeah, we can
You
make
always
money left
count
and
on
right.
you to state the obvious, Drax!
Don't sweat it! You didn't stand a chance!
Oh, okay.
Then return to your lucrative trade, assassin.
Real smooth plan so
I
far.
was wondering what was happening.
At least I'm pulling my weight.
It is not much weight to pull.
Joke all you want, but without me, you wouldn't be able to get through this door.
Without you, we wouldn't be in front of this door.
You see? Vault's right there. We smash and grab, then like Will said, out the way we came in.
100%.
5,000 units to the Hellraiser who kills these so-called Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, people, let's do this. One catastrophe at a time. Watch those elevators!
Okay, so that's why I be messing up.
They're coming from all over!
Drax, what is this? Oh, sucker! Jump on this!
Tear their heads off, Peter Quill!
Nice. Kicked him after I.
Lady Hellbender should face us herself!
Careful what you wish for!
Ah!
No way I was gonna let her take you.
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
Just minions? Where's these famous monsters?
You couldn't hold it together just a little longer, Rocket?
handled that better!
Alright.
Lady Hellbender proved an apt negotiator!
Too bad Rocket isn't!
Find them and kill them! I want their head!
I thought she would be more like, more scary. She wasn't that scary to me. Get froze. Get froze.
Lady Hellbender should face us herself! How about if no one faces us?
Oh! Oh, I'm chilling.
Watch those element throw that DRAX!
Nobody crosses me!
Ha! Just minions? Where's these famous monsters?
I agree, these enemies lack luster!
Froze up. Kinda strong though.
You can't run forever!
Oh, he's getting them burned!
Lady Hellbender's minions would beg to differ!
That was it?
I thought she was beating up DRAX.
Gun to a knife fight? They never learn.
Didn't anyone teach them to avoid sharp edges? Fork! Way too close!
Follow them!
Ah! Fight, cowards!
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Trap! Oh, she said trap. Everyone look for a way out!
Quickly!
Gosh.
The murderous eye has returned.
Try two.
When they collide, we'll blow a nice hole in the wall.
Yeah, but we'll be dead by then. Find a way out!
We're about to get minced. Do something! Scan the room, Quill!
I've been
Slow
scanning.
things down, Peter.
This will not be an honorable death.
What do I do?
He says,
I know, I'm thinking.
What do I do? There's nothing here. Oh, Rocket.
Squeeze in there, Rocket.
We get it. I'm small, but I ain't that small.
Help us out there, Brute.
what do you want? Him to throw you some flowers?
I saw it at the. It was too late after I saw it, bro. I was looking around at everything else. I was just thinking, you know, because Rocket's the smallest one, but it's probably need DRAX to like pull it open so we can go down inside of it. Pause. Is that pause? I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this part of the game. We might have to fight that one girl. This might be a 2-hour stream, but I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna end off the video. Man, it's just like I really want to keep playing, but I don't want the stream to be too long, and I don't want to beat the game too quickly. Which I don't think. I think even after you beat the game, you can still like explore and stuff. Which we're gonna do that still. But this game fun.
Follow them.
Either way, I feel like probably more stuff that we can do.
Fight, coward!
Guys, I think we walked right into a trap.
Yeah, I just saw it like
She
way
said
too
trap.
late.
Everyone look for a way out.
Quickly!
The murderous eye has returned. This has got destroyer written all over it. We shall reduce it.
I thought
You
so.
expect us to crawl through a sewer? I ain't getting wet again.
Oh, I guess you're
We're
gonna
about
have
to
to.
get minced. Do something!
Components.
Why'd it have to be water?
Think of it as liquid karma.
It is clearly water.
Where'd everybody go?
This This was not how I envisioned my first encounter with Lady Hellbender.
This way.
It's guaranteed that there's somebody gonna.
What got them off at the vault?
We're gonna get split up. I know we are.
Perfect. That does not seem perfect.
Just another by-the-numbers plan for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What we should have done is sold DRAX. Hellbender was practically begging.
Bro, I said that.
My gift is not for sale. The house pest still owes us 12,000 units.
12? How'd you get 12?
It's a measure of my growing frustration.
Well, take a deep breath, cuz we're here. One vault as promised.
And a giant locked door.
Leave that to me.
Yeah, the ice just blasts right through the. Okay, I want a box. I want a box.
Yeah! Tell him, Quill!
Getting out of here is
Combo.
gonna be a nightmare!
The combo.
It is not a nightmare. We are clearly awake.
Ooh, I can like climb down. Like that, huh?
Mob it out him, big guy! We should have gone with Groot!
Nah, I'm not. I don't care what you think. I don't care, bro.
Need some breathing room, Groot!
I was not about to sell Groot. From the moment they said it, I was not down with that.
Die.
It just worked.
These Hellboys are really putting up a fight!
You'd almost think they don't like getting robbed!
This one has become monster food!
Come on, if I do this.
Man, you laid that space there down!
Ah, I messed up again, bro. I just don't know when they're gonna do it or not.
Getting out of here is gonna be a nightmare!
I think we're fine.
Send it their way, Drax!
Once we got the units, Hellbender's arms will turn on her!
Come here. Got it. Woo! Hold on.
I must regretfully agree!
Combo!
I can't believe we actually made it!
It's worked!
I never had a doubt!
Oh my god.
This reminds me of the Sakaran battle.
Back up.
I'd rather be
Look
there
at the combos
right
that we're
now.
giving him. Oh my gosh. Jesus. The fighting, I love the fighting.
Make it fast.
Of course. There ain't a lock this side of Xandar, I think.
I am adding to
Fighting
your
is
debt
fun.
for every extra minute this takes.
Keep your mannies on. You can't rush genius.
I'm guaranteeing right now there's nothing in this
All
vault.
Hellraisers to the main vault.
There's
Or
nothing
I could
in this
try
vault.
rushing and hope for the best.
You're scared to leave your own vault.
You don't look too scary. You gonna block the freeze attack too?
Keep
Oh!
clear of Rocket!
Alright, let's box then.
Keep him off my
Oh, okay. I can't box him.
Lay on the herd! Prepare yourself, Phoebe! How's it going over there, Rocket?
Oh, good. Thanks, Will. How are you?
I'm up.
Just looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time
Yeah, I can't box him. It's not gonna work.
What the scud does Hellraiser feed these guys?
Good question. Let's crack him open.
There. I did it at the wrong time. Definitely. I did it, and then there was another guy right to my right, and then it was over. I think there's nothing in that vault, though. I just don't feel like we're gonna be able to get those rooms that easily. Rooms? I said rooms because I've been on Elden Ring, bro. I said rooms. I'm thinking of units. No way it's that easy, right? First mission, after she told us to get him, we gonna get him? No way.
Of course! There ain't a
All right.
lock this side of Xandar I can't pop.
I am adding to your debt for every extra minute this takes.
Keep your manis on. You can't rush genius.
All Hellraisers to the main vault.
Or I could try rushing and hope for the best.
Alright, this time let's head it out with my this.
My blades grow weary.
Well, we ain't trading places.
Face me! How's it going over there, Rocket?
Oh, good. Thanks, Will. How are you? I'm trying to freaking concentrate.
Just looking for an ETA.
However long it takes, plus whatever time
Oh.
you waste distracting me.
Lady
hit me in the
Hellbender
back.
sent her strongest men to test us.
Alright, let's get rid of these little guys first.
Keep the breathing room, Groot.
That's
Get
right,
rid of the little
man.
guys first.
More of Lady Skullshot's goons.
And then we'll fight them.
Crush him, Drax. They just keep coming.
Ah, I thought it was wide.
Then just keep putting him down. What is next, Peter Quill?
Oh, the slide!
Now, Rocket.
You gonna keep asking?
Where's that coming from? Can I stop it? I can't.
We've let ourselves get backed into a corner!
Quit your moaning and trying to focus.
And
Nice. Easy work.
close enough.
Move your asses while you still got him.
Did you suck it in there, Groot? Drax, door!
See? Nothing.
Gamora, no killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract. I made no.
Why are they
such
so mad at him?
He's a liability, Peter.
Ha! Coming from the most wanted woman in the galaxy.
Most deadly.
Same thing. How about a thank you, Rocket?
For
Why are they
nearly
so
getting
mad
us
at him?
killed?
For getting us into
The crappiest vault in the greater Magellanic Cloud? You said there'd be treasure!
A Gilarian skull is priceless.
worthless is not the same.
Guys! We need a plan! Agreed! My arms are growing moderately fatigued. Dig deep, Drax. Gamora, cover him. Rocket and I will try to find something of value. Groot! Don't break anything!
It's gotta be more than just junk in the scat game.
Well, this is not nothing, but nowhere near what we owe.
Units are like fur mites. If she keeps any in here, there's gotta be more.
Oh, we got 1,000. Okay, that's
Here
good.
we go.
That's
Not
good,
quite
that's good,
enough,
that's good,
but we're getting there.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm getting some
Not such a
components,
bad
too.
plan after all.
Not exactly good either.
I'll take this.
Nice.
The ring.
An
But yeah.
assassin's ring. Gamora would
Yeah.
get a kick out of this.
Okay. We got 1,000 units so far.
Bunch of worthless random junk.
Maybe this stuff is like the Seknarf equivalent of my old Mickey Mantle car with a unibrow.
The unibrow is a sign of great fertility.
All right, this will cover our fine at least.
Why stop there? After
We have
all she
we
put
have
us through,
9,000.
I say we clean her out.
What she put us through?
Enough!
More.
Peter Quill. It has grown quiet.
Quiet like peace and quiet, or like the grave sort of quiet?
Definitely the grave one.
Drax, please tell me you didn't just lock us in.
I did not do anything.
I'm almost impressed. The woodland creature has more bite than I originally perceived. Enjoy the contents of my vault, Guardians. They will be the last thing you ever see. Shame to waste my Clintarian gas on such unworthy invaders. Do try not to melt all over my Kalaran skull.
We need to find a way out. Now!
It is both priceless and hard to clean.
Deep breath, people!
Anyone else feel burning? Like all over?
Clintarian gas breaks down organic material.
More units. I need it. More
We've
units.
gotta jam those vents, or the
okay.
gas will keep pouring in.
I can
Freeze
freeze
the
them.
lethal gas vents, Peter Quill!
I can freeze the gas vents. Where are they at? Did I freeze that one already?
Use them peepers, Quill. I don't want to end up a stain on this broad's floor.
I can't use it.
Use your Flarkin visor.
Oh, more units. I appreciate it.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Whatever.
There's a way out behind this wall!
Allow me!
You're not getting through this with your bare hands! We need something heavy!
No time. Wouldn't rate it anyway if I did that.
Crap. They ain't staying frozen, Quill. We gotta get out of here.
Groot's right. One of them lights has got to be plenty heavy.
One of the lights? What lights are they talking about? These? More.
Gamora! Think you can cut loose one of those lights?
Heads up!
She cut it?
Now that was priceless.
Okay, there.
Drax, hurl it right through that wall!
With all my might!
That'll do her! Let's move, people!
I hope you know what you're doing!
That makes two of us!
Okay.
Is everyone okay? Gamora, Drax?
I'll live.
My epithelial layer is intact.
Rocket, Groot, where
What
are
does that
you?
even mean?
Flark. Does anyone see a way out?
I see a bright light.
Well, don't go towards it.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you?
Just tell her, Peter.
You haven't killed us one
The
time.
audacity that you thought you could rob me.
For the record, we weren't all on board with the plan.
Thanks, Quill. Why not sell the clothes right off my back?
Do you know what I did to the last people who thought I was easy prey?
You let him go?
I got nothing. We're trapped.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably? Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
Okay, that's
Hold
A
up.
true monster!
Well, let's make it
Somebody
truly
shooting
dead.
at
This thing could do with a few less arms.
me. Okay, hold on. I already know what I'm doing right now. I already know my group.
What? Any chance we can talk this over?
You waste your last word!
I was gonna say Groot tie him down. And then Gamora cut it.
Behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, do us a favor and drop down that pit.
You must be my pet.
You need to cool off.
Nice.
Pay for that.
That's one arm lock. Yeah, alright. I knew I was gonna back in.
This for one appendage at a time.
I knew.
Rocket! Fireworks!
There's no way I can miss him, that, bro.
This thing
Dodge it.
us in one bite.
You are a meal unworthy of my dweller.
Oh no!
Curse you! This has got my name on it.
Wrap him up, bud!
Do not cower behind your
Never
pet,
seen it
Lady
coming.
Hellbender.
She doesn't look like she's cowering. I think it's trying to heal.
He ain't healing nothing.
No! Not again!
He ain't healing nothing. You got 2 more
Enough
arms, buddy.
toying with them! End this!
So those things are coming from that thing?
Alright! Ground control!
Don't forget about the big one.
And beware the spine protrusions.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I'm focused on that arm.
Now!
I'm focused on that arm. Okay.
We're about to have more problems.
Fine.
Destroy them, man!
Oh my God.
Ready.
Slam your arm down real quick. Rock it.
Last time someone got
Yep,
stabbed.
there we go. How you feeling?
Root, there's your
How you
chance,
feeling?
Gamora!
About time.
We'll enjoy this.
She's not gonna let this one go.
Let her try and find us.
Did it just fall off?
We've got to freeze it in its tracks.
Got it. Got it.
Curse you.
I think I should have put the difficulty up a little bit.
Now! Swing!
It's a little too easy. Oh, no. Let's wait.
Warm them, my pet!
Whose
Probably shoot it in
idea
the
was
face.
to make these sharp on the inside? Done!
Nah.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening. It'll be a slide.
My great strength goes underutilized.
Rock them!
If I find a use for it, I'll tell you.
No!
Through! Shoot! Danger close, Rocket! Up you get, big guy!
There you go.
I will end you. I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender.
How about our effort?
I think it's trying to heal.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to heal up. That's your last arm.
My dweller! What have they done to you? Ow! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy!
Breathe out.
Get it?
No. Useful if you want to get burned.
You okay? Huh! Jiggly and deadly! What gives?
What's next, Peter?
To destroy.
I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use.
My blows bounce off the jelly.
Okay, now there's a lot. So if I freeze them when they're like on the regular, when they're not inside of the jelly, they die immediately. Here we go.
How many lives has this thing got?
this thing even exist?
I am not sure, but the explosive could be useful. It's cool.
I was just waiting for it.
Twiggy thinks snapping the metal bits inside will do the trick.
Hey, got one! All right, last leg!
Rally, my dweller! Destroy that!
Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill!
They're outside the generators!
I can't talk. 'Cause I don't have any more freezing.
Your own weapon shall be your downfall. Ain't revenge, sweet!
Bro, move! Okay, I'll do that. Oh, there's
Welcome death!
Look out!
Oh, okay. Marvel.
Guys,
It got a little
we
rough at
did
the
it!
end there, I'm not gonna lie.
They live! Bring me Nasha!
Everybody grab a bike!
Freaking minions suck.
Oh, man, that one piece!
Get
We
the
still need
freak
to get
outta
out of
here.
here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now that was a ride.
There's no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And we got
And
our
an awful amount of cash.
There is
yeah,
no
we
escaping,
got our,
Lady Hellbender's
we got our
wrath.
freaking
We'll see
our
about
debt.
that.
What the?
Oh my god. Push it off.
Guys, hold on!
Audi.
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
Did you say bones or bombs? I don't know if you said bombs or bones. Maybe bonds.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Money that you forced us into stealing.
Yeah, well, what about that smash and grab on Satopia? I didn't hear you complaining then.
Lady Hellbender is not a bank.
Yeah, that's right. Because if
We
she
needed the
was,
money.
we'd have way more loot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corral.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki,
Is it true? Really?
there's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left, we went into the quarantine zone. I seen the board and there was a dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were mad. So much light.
Why is she like smiling?
It was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Novacore.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your start pants on.
That's right.
I'll go check the array.
I can bring her back. Give me them all back. I just have to.
What was that? Chapter
Mark
5,
it!
Do or Die.
Look at what it did! It chewed everything to scut!
Why is it even on the ship still?
I thought Corell confiscated the llama thingy.
Llama.
What did I say?
Who gives a flying scut? The gold domes didn't get rid of it, and now the array's flarked.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the dock to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere's got the parts we need, and he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
No, we cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thingy chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corell will make sure the entire Nova Corps fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right, we made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corell is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Alright.
Sounds like Groot's.
I am going, hold on, before I do anything. I want to upgrade. Oh, I can only upgrade once. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this one here. I don't even know what to say, man. This game is just so fun. I honestly don't want to stop playing, but like I said, I don't want to make the playthroughs too long, and I don't want to beat the game too fast. So I'm going to leave this one here. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.